Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is October 29, 2021. I want to talk about a company called Immunogen. It's in the biotechnology area. They are trying to cure ovarian cancer. As you know, ovarian cancer is a deadly disease. There are a lot of people having trouble with this disease here, and this company is really trying to cure this disease. So with that, Immunogen is they want to become a fully integrated oncology company with the two products on the market by the end of 2022. They have a novel goal here. They're trying to work at it. So with that, let's jump in here and get started. So as you look through here, they got multiple things going on here. They got a indication here ready for potential approval by 2022. This is an indication here, and then they got one more here, a label expansion here, and this is also going pretty well. And they got one more here, which is trying to get a potential approval by 2022, and they also have candidates for earlier stage candidates here for advanced ADC technology, and they also got some more. They got the team which is going strong here, and they also a good cash position. So as you look through here, they got multiple candidates, two main candidates here, and they're trying to get these done by 2022, and they want to become the fully integrated company by 2022. That's their goal. So as you see, many of these biotechnology companies, even though these are small companies, they got a lot of potential. One or two drugs, if they become really hit, they can really cut it and the company can become great. These companies have got potential to become next Amgen, next Vertex. That's why we got to watch these companies carefully and slowly, hedge your bets and buy some of these companies when they're down. So with that, let's get started here. As you look through here, they got deep pipeline of ADCs targeting solid tumors here and also hematologic malignancies. So as you look through here, they got three or four main things going on here. One, Soraya. I think they're trying to get this done sometimes phase 3 here, and they got one more here with the anti CD123, and they're trying to get this also done phase 2 by sometimes in 2022. And they got two more things going on here for gastric pancreatic type solid tumors here, and also ovarian. So it looks like they're mainly into solid tumors in ovarian cancer, pancreatic gastric type areas here. That's a good cost to work through. That's why I like this company. They're really trying hard. So with that, if you look through this company here, they're a clinical stage biotech company, and stock price is very low right now, just $6, as you can see here. They are working on ovarian cancer, as you can see here, and also hematological type indications. They got several collaborations here with the companies like Roche, Amgen, Oxford, and Sanofi, and so on and so forth. A lot of these companies are working with the Immunogen here. That's why it's a good company to invest in and take it from there. Their market cap is about $1.2 billion. It's not a very small company. It's a medium. It's a small. You could say it's a small cap company at this time. As you look through here, look at the company's chart here. I like to see these type of charts here. Gives us a lot of opportunities. As you look through here, stock went up, came all the way down, went up again, came down, went up. Now it's coming down. Now it's forming a base here. So I like when we see a base like this here, that tells you it's trying to do something here. It's either going to go higher or lower. That's the tight compression range here. So I love to see those things, and then we can think through whether it will go up or down. So with that, today is the earning announcement day for the company, and they announced the earnings and they missed the revenue estimates. Regardless, company did not come down in price. The stock price did go up after the market, which indicates even though there is a quarterly loss, Wall Street was okay with it. They liked what they saw. And as you look through here, nothing great here. It's mainly talking about their earnings here, and also they appointed Helen here to look at board of director here. That's a good announcement here. So overall, company is doing pretty well, and analysts are saying moderate buy here. We got one analyst saying buy, one hold. That's why it's a moderate buy here. So with that, I love to see small companies like this, especially in the biotech area. They got a lot of pipelines. If they execute well, the stock can go much, much higher. So as you look through here, we got Chief Executive Officer here, Mark. Mark, he has been with the company for a while now, since 2016. He's got 25 years of combined management experience here. He was in the biotech industry before. So he's got a 78% approval rate as a CEO. Little bit low for me, but I think it works here. It's much better than below 50. I think it's good here. And the background of this guy checks out. He had been in the medical area, biotech area for a long time. So with that, let's jump in here, look at some numbers. As you look through here from a earnings per share perspective, I think they're doing pretty okay. As you see here, they're reducing their loss. As you can see here, that's a good trend here. That's the good news here. From an annual sales perspective, this company mainly gets the royalty fees from other companies and partners. That's doing pretty well, as you can see here. Not too bad. And shares outstanding are growing a little bit, which is okay. If I see revenue growth like this, I'm okay with the little bit outstanding growth here, which is not a bad deal. As you look through quarterly revenue, this is a little bit up and down, as you can see here, mainly because they got some of these royalties coming on their way. But regardless, I think from a trend perspective, it's a little better. It's better than the previous quarter. Nothing earth shattering here, but it's a good quarterly revenue here. And from net income perspective, it's a loss-making company right now, but they're trying to cut down on the loss, as you can see here. These are the quarterly numbers here. And as you look through here, their main bread and butter right now is R&D. They want to be the prominent oncology company by 2022. That's why they're spending money on the R&D here, which is very much required. So with that, overall, you could clearly see this is a clinical stage oncology company, and they're spending money on R&D, and they're also growing their revenue. That's a good story here. I think they got some more room to run here to really make it a great company. 2022 is their year, and we'll take it from there. So with that, from a ETF trend perspective, we got multiple exchange traded funds owning this stock here. We got XBI, which is a prominent biotech ETF here. They hold 7.19 million shares. We got Russell 2000, which is a small cap ETF here. They hold about 4.44 million. And we got IBB, again another biotech ETF here, and VTI and IWN. That tells you all these ETF folks have got confidence in this company. They're buying their shares. That's a good news here. And as you look through here, look at the trend. XBI has done great in 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, and IBB has also done great, as you can see here. So this company, little company IMGN, is part of these ETFs which are humming pretty well. That's why I think it's a good time to buy IMGN here, with the stock depressed, trying to consolidate and make its next move. So with that, as you look through here, these are the peers of IMGN here. We got great companies here. As you see here, I've sorted this by 1 year performance. First two companies are not there yet for 1 year. But as you can see here, we got Bicycle, one of my favorite company here. And we got few more as you look through here, CPRX and so on and so forth. Great performance as you look through here. And our company IMGN is right in the middle of the pack here. Today it went up a little bit. It's about $6 or so right now. As you see here, they've not done great in 1 year. They just did 8%, but great in 5 years. That's why I think at this time, as you look through here, they got nice sales here. Even quarterly sales growth is there. Right now, net margin is negative, which is understandable. Gross margin is zero. I think it's the right time to buy this company. Stock has been making a move, as you see here, 1 day, 5 day, 10 day. I think it's in a path to, go a leg higher from here after consolidating for a long time. And you got few more companies as you can think through here. I like the companies with solid sales growth, like the ones you see here. And also I like stocks like Bicycle here, which is another great company. Right now, Bicycle is a little bit higher, but IMGN still low RSI. You could invest in IMGN here, take advantage of this low price, and take it from there. So with that, let's jump in here, look at Immunogen, look at their quarterly numbers here and see what we can find out. Right now, stock price is about $6.03. Today, it went up a little bit, a couple cents after the market, after the earnings announcement. As you can look through here, their market cap was 404 million back in 2019. Now it's 1.22 billion. It's a steady Eddie stock. You should buy this company and sock it away, and you will have a pleasant surprise as months pass by. As you look through here from a price perspective, it's a $2 stock here. Now it's about $6.03. That's a good improvement, three bagger here. And as you look through the sales here, it's a little bit all over the map as you see here because they get royalty revenue from their partners. That's why it's all over the map. But regardless, there's an improvement from 331 quarter to 630 quarter just by 1 million. There is also a good sales change as we see here. It's not in a tip-top shape as you can see here because they're depending on the royalty revenue here. And from an earnings per share perspective, there's an improvement. They lost less money. That's always good. They got a lot of cash here, $240 million. That's good enough for them to fund their operations here. No issues. And they have some debt which is manageable. Debt to equity ratio is very low here, which is good here. And free cash flow, they're trying to improve from negative 46 to negative 44. That's always good. Operating cash flow there's some improvement there too. And there is also improvement in operating margin as well as net margin. That's good. It's a positive trend here. That's always good. They're spending money on R&D. That's why I like these companies. There are some companies who don't spend money on R&D and stay behind, whereas this company is spending money on R&D, which is always good. And from a return on asset and return on equity perspective, the trend is not good here. I would like to see this go higher, but right now it's a little bit negative. We'll see how it goes. Price to sales perspective, it's a cheap stock here. You could buy this stock. It's a good valuation here and take it from there. Overall, from a trend perspective, this has got the making of a early biotech company. Company tripled its stock price from 2019 to right now, and it's got a lot more runway. I think this stock can go much higher as their drugs gets approved next year. You can see this stock really jumping much higher, and we'll see how it goes. So with that, as you look through here, I always pay attention to earnings history here. As you see here, the company missed the earnings last 3 times from a revenue perspective, but they beat on the earnings per share perspective or EPS perspective. So I think it's Wall Street now expects they beat on earnings per share and they might miss on a revenue. That's why Wall Street did not worry too much. Even after this miss today, after the market, stock went a little bit higher. That's a good sign here. As you look through here, the company has been doing okay. Sometimes miss here, like the one in March here, but generally it either beats on the revenue or on EPS or both, which is a good thing. Nothing earth-shattering here, but they're trying to slowly improve and get some drugs in the market by 2022. As you look through here, this is the earnings transcript from today's earning here. The inline earnings per share here. From a revenue perspective, they missed by 9.83 million. They have advanced their pipeline here. That's very good here, and they want to become a fully integrated oncology company in 2022. And they got some of these lead program here for ovarian cancer, and they're on track to report the data, which is always good here. I love biotech companies making some news and bringing some drugs out. And they also have this Soroya here. They're pursuing a broad program here. That's also good here. And they have one more indication here, and they're also trying to make some progress here by increasing the need for effective non-platinum option here. That's always good. And from a revenue perspective, they generated 9.2 million revenue, primarily non-cash royalty revenues. They have all these partners. They get revenue for them. This is always good to get some revenue here, but from next year this might change. They might have their own good revenue source. And as you look through the operating expenses here, it's a 43.4 million, and they have some R&D expenses also here. So overall, they got nice $245 million cash here on the balance sheet. There is no issue around cash here. They do have enough cash. And their revenue guidance is unchanged here, 65 to 75 million. So it's pretty good here. So with that, let's jump in here. Overall, I think it's a good company trying to make solid improvements and get to drugs in the market. As you look through here, let's look at the performance. This company was there for a while here. It's no stranger to Wall Street. The stock has improved all the way from $2 to about 2021. Right now it's about $6. As you look here, there are a lot of opportunities. This stock lets you buy the stock and then double, and it jumps up and down drastically. That's why I like this stock here. Whenever it's down like this, it's good to buy this stock and take it from there. And if you look through here from a monthly performance perspective, there are reds and there are greens. When you see a huge big red like this, it's good to go buy some stock here and hold it for a while. Now it's trying to improve, as you can see here. Big down here. Look here, from there it went up and went up nicely here. That's why I like small cap stocks here. You could easily double your money pretty easily if you play right, and wait for some of these opportunities. You always get pullbacks in these small biotech companies because there will be some news around this FDA approval, some drug not working out. These companies will be at it, but Wall Street thinks it's the end of the world. That's when we buy and hold it. As you look through weekly performance here, there are some down weeks here. The moment you see a couple down weeks here, good to jump in, buy some. Then you see nice uptrend, as you can see here. And as you look through daily performance here, right now stock is going up with nice volume here. I like to see stock going up with a good volume. Look at the volume here, almost I would not say double, but it's close to close to double. That's always good news. If the stock goes up on a up day, that's always good news. That tells you there is more room to run. So with that, in general, I like this stock here. It's good to buy when it's down like this and hold it for a long time. And from a monthly performance metric perspective, I love to see these type of charts here. It gives me a good idea of how is it trending. As you look through here, we got years on the top here, 2021 all the way to 2015, and we got various months here. Right now we're in October. October is typically, some years it's really bad here. This time they announced the earnings, stock did not budge. That's the good news here. From here on, if it did not drop so much in October, you can see nice November and December. I think it's a good news here. That's why I like this company. The moment you pass this hurdle of October, the stock can do very well. into November, December. And this stock, as you can see, a very good range here. See here, $5 and $10 in 2021. Right now, it's about $6, $2 and $7. Look at this. You can make a good amount of money if you buy when it's down big, and then take the profit off the table slowly. I think that's a good strategy for Immunogen here. I've been trading this stock for a while. It's great to buy and sell this stock, and time your buy when it's down consistently and take it from there. And as you look through here from a analyst upgrade downgrade perspective, right now we got the analyst up, having a buy rating here with the $11 target, and we also have one more analyst upgrading with a buy target of $14. That's why it's a good one to buy here. Targets are higher here. Right now stock is about $6. Now we got 11 and $14. If this company works on those two drugs, it can easily surpass these estimates and go much higher. So with that, let's jump in here and look at the chart. As you look through Immunogen, this is a 5-year weekly chart. Stock has been doing very nicely, up all the way to $13, came all the way down. Now it's up and down. I love this type of chart. It's really good to buy these companies. You don't lose too much money. It's a small company here. You could buy, bunch of stock here and then wait for a couple months. You'll have a nice profit. So with that, let's jump in here and look at a daily chart. This is the daily chart. So as you see here, earnings, stock went down. Earnings, stock went down. Right now, earnings, stock is trying to go higher. It's always good to see these type of companies when the stock price stays stagnant for a long time. That tells you it has to make some move here. Right now, the move is higher. As you look through here, RSI perspective, it's trying to go higher, which is always good. From an IV percentile perspective, it's really high today because today is the earnings day for this company. That's why it's high here. It's always expected to be high around earnings. As you look through here from a DMI perspective, right now we have a bullish crossover. The blue line crossed over red line and shooting higher, and red line is trying to make its way lower. That's why it's a bullish stock right now. It's good to buy this stock and hold and take it from there. And on the balance, volume is pretty high. That tells you smart money is flowing into the stock here. It's good to buy this stock at this time and accumulate. As you look through check-in money flow is also indicating strong money is flowing into the stock. That's also a great sign here. So with that, coast is clear. DMI, way to go. It's bullish. On the balance volume, bullish. And here, check-in money flow, bullish. So all the stars are aligned here. You could buy some Immunogen and take it from there. As you look through here from an option chain perspective, stock is around $6 right now. All-time high is around $10, as you can see here. Right now we have $6 strike here with the 59 open interest here, and we got 326 open interest in $10. That tells you folks are bullish on the stock. Right now somebody is paying about 55 cents or so, and buying this call option for $10 for April next year. That tells you there are a lot of folks who are bullish on the stock. It's a very low price stock. You could buy and hold it for a while. As you look through here from an option statistics perspective, we got a lot of calls traded, 9,000 call contracts here, and put contracts are very less. That makes the put call ratio 17%, 0.17 here, which is very bullish here. If it is below 1, it's a bullish sentiment here. That's a good story. And as you look through, VWAP is 6.13. Stock wants to go higher. Right now it's 6.03. It's always good to look at VWAP to get an understanding of whether stock is going to go higher or lower. So with that, let's jump in here. We looked at technicals, we looked at fundamentals. Company announced the earnings today, and they were in line from a earnings per share perspective. They missed the revenue numbers here, and they're advancing their pipeline and continuing their activities to become this primary oncology company by next year. And they're also starting one more indication here for ovarian cancer, and the study is going on track, which is always good. And they're also initiating one more here indication, and they're waiting for their I think it's around the ovarian cancer again with the combination here. We'll see how it goes. With all these indications, the company is making progress. They have a lofty goal to become this fully integrated oncology company by next year, and they are very working very hard at it. As you look through here, they generated about 9.2 million revenue, primarily non-cash royalty revenues here, which is always good here. It's a it's an anticipated partner development milestone fee. It's always good this company is partnering, and they also have their revenue guidance, which is unchanged, which is good. They kept their guidance intact. So with that in mind, I think we should take advantage of this pullback here, accumulate this great company. And right now, after the earnings, company is going higher. From a technical perspective, it's bullish. From a fundamental perspective, I see a lot of drugs and a lot of pipeline, a lot of catalysts on the table here. With that, I would be buying this stock myself. I think you can also take a look at this and probably see if you can buy this and accumulate. With that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.